America Last versus America First. Don Jr. praises his father by comparing pictures of Trump smugly staring down German Chancellor Merkel and Obama smiling alongside her and other G7 leaders. While Donald Trump Jr. appears to be enjoying a weekend away in the Catskills, he made sure to weigh in on his father's often contentious time alongside other world leaders during the G7 summit. Trump's eldest son compared two photos with a meme that reads America Last versus America First. The top photo shows former President Barack Obama, smiling alongside German Chancellor Angela Merkel, among others, at the G7 summit in Germany in 2015. The other photo is of his father and Merkel from this year's summit. The pair have eyes locked, with the Chancellor leaning forward with her hands firmly on a table, glaring at Trump, who is seated with his arms crossed and a smug expression on his face. Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe stands next to Trump, as French President Emmanuel Macron leans in next to Merkel. Donald Jr. shared the photos on Sunday with a caption, quoting White House National Security Advisor John Bolton, "Just another G7 where other countries expect America will always be their bank." The president made it clear today. "No more." Don Jr. added "Very well said," to the Bolton quote, plus the hashtags America First and MAGA. The less-than-friendly body language has turned out to be a defining image of the contentious meeting of the G7 leaders of the world's advanced economies. The G7, an informal annual summit of democracies with highly developed economies, took place on Friday and Saturday in the Quebec resort town of Charlevoix in Canada, which holds the rotating leadership this year. Saturday's picture was not the first awkward moment between Trump and Merkel, who makes no secret of her disagreement with the American leader's approach on trade, his rejection of the deal to limit Iran's nuclear program and his decision to take the United States out of the global Paris deal to fight climate change. Merkel's March 2017 visit to the White House was marked by Mr. Trump either not hearing or ignoring her offer to shake hands in the Oval Office. A subsequent visit in April this year warranted only a working lunch for the German leader, several days after fellow EU leader Macron got the full, formal state dinner treatment from Trump. The Charlevoix G7 summit was marked by sharp disagreements over Mr. Trump's decision to impose higher import taxes on aluminium and steel imports. The measure hits EU trading partners even though the main target is overcapacity at state-backed Chinese producers, who Europe and the US have long complained have flooded markets with cheap steel. The G7 summit participants managed to patch over their disagreements and agree to disagree on some issues in a joint final statement. Yet after leaving the summit, Trump tweeted that he would instruct US officials not to endorse the G7 statement, after objecting to comments from summit host Trudeau. He fired off furious tweets saying he told U.S. representatives not to endorse the communiqué and accusing Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who hosted the summit, of being dishonest and weak. Trump tweeted, based on Justin's false statements at his news conference, and the fact that Canada is charging massive tariffs to our U.S. farmers, workers and companies, I have instructed our U.S. reps not to endorse the communiqué as we look at tariffs on automobiles flooding the U.S. market. Trump was reacting to comments made by Trudeau at a press conference on Saturday in which he